Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're giving you a tour of the Southern Coastal Highway. This is a section from Harborview to Yalos. Now this is the largest road project underway currently in Jamaica. And the, this road has taught a lot of lessons. It has taught the government a lesson, it has taught the people of Jamaica a lesson, and it has taught the contractors a lesson. But I think the single biggest lesson, or the single biggest thing to come out of the construction of this road, is just how far behind the local contractors in Jamaica are. Now, when the government gave out this contract to China Harbour Engineering Company, okay, this road goes from Harborview in St. Andrew through St. Thomas into Port Antonio. It ends up in Port Antonio, which is in Portland. Massive project. And a lot of people at the beginning, this is in 2017, were like, why are you giving this to a foreign contractor? So the government gave 10 local contractors a part of the road to build. Now the hardest and most difficult part was given to China Harbour Engineering Company. Actually, China Harbour Engineering Company was the main contractor in charge of the entire project from Harborview to Port Antonio. The hardest section of the road was Harborview to Yalos, which is the section we're driving on, because the existing road had to be expanded to 4 lanes. So over 600 structures had to be removed and a new road built in some sections. It was the hardest part. So China Harbour Engineering Company did that part themselves. Now the sections from Yalos to Port Antonio, those sections were just to pave over the existing road. No new alignment, nothing new. Just fix the existing road. So they gave that contract to 10 subcontractors, which were all Jamaican companies. And would you believe that to this day those sections are not finished? Of the 10 local contractors given the work, only 4 are left. The other 6, they either had to take it back or they gave it up, said it was too hard. Now this is the biggest surprise I got, and a lot of people got, from this project. It's that the local contractors are so far behind in building a simple road. And I'm telling you, it's not finished yet. There are sections still left to be done. It's not finished yet. Now, this section has been opened, although some fine tuning has to be done. So, guys, why do you think the local contractors are so far behind the standard needed that 6 of them had to give up or lose the contract to just pave a road? And a lot of people realized what's going on with the local contractors now. As a matter of fact, if you ask me, I think all of Jamaica is surprised at that the local contractors couldn't get the job done. Now, do you know who complained about the work? The very people that were saying that the local contractors should get the work. The people in St. Thomas had to block the road to get the government's attention that the local contractors could not get the job done. They would dig up the road. It was like driving through a riverbed. We actually have videos up. You wouldn't believe it was a road you were driving on. The local residents, the people living in the area that were suffering, had to block the roads. I think they even went to have a riot one time and the police had to get involved. And that was the only way. I think the government was in denial. I don't think the government could accept. I don't think the government came to the realization that the contractors couldn't get the job done. I think all of Jamaica was shocked. But when the people started to block the road, and then that got the government's attention, and the government decided to take a tour of the project, and they realized what was going on, I think they too were in shock. But that is, I think, the biggest lesson learned from this road project. Now, it's a massive project, the largest project underway in Jamaica, maybe even bigger than the building of Highway 2000 North South leg. But it it made everybody realize that if you want the road built on time and properly, you have to use China Harbour Engineering Company. Now, the government is now going to start the Spark program, which is a massive project, over 2,000 roads to be fixed. And do you know they're bringing in 5 international contractors? 5 international contractors. No single local company is among those selected. I've heard that the local contractors are coming together to form a company so that they can pool their resources to try to get some of the contracts. So I'm not sure what's going on with that or how far it reached, but the government brought in 5 foreign contractors. And these are some of the largest construction companies in the world. Companies, I mean, the largest construction company in the world is one of them coming. It's a Chinese company, bigger than China Harbour Engineering Company. The French company that's coming is bigger, almost no, it's about the same size as China Harbour Engineering Company. So these are massive contractors, or contractors that build airports, roads, bridges, railway lines all over the world. So this is definitely a plus for Jamaica. But it also means the government of Jamaica learned the lesson as well. So guys, what do you think of the local contractors? Do you think the government should have given them a part of the project? Let us know what you think. And what I don't understand is, why did they perform so badly? They've been building roads in Jamaica for years, and they're just so far from China Harbour engineering standards. It's really shocking. It surprised me, and I'm sure it surprised a lot of people, because some of the sections, let's say the local contractor A gave up the contract because they said they could not do it. As a main contractor, China Harbour Engineering Company stepped in, and in 3 months they finished the section that the other company couldn't do. They took away a contract from, say, company B, and in 6 months China Harbour Engineering Company has finished that project, that section. So it's not that the work couldn't be done, it's just that for one reason or another the local contractors just could not do it, and like that China Harbour Engineering Company got it done. So there is a serious gap between what our local contractors can do and what needs to be done. And I'm not sure why that is. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. So guys, why do you think that is? Why do you think there is such a gap between what China Harbour Engineering Company can do and what the local contractors can do? And also, what do you think about these foreign companies coming in to build the new roads? And I'm just hoping that after they're finished with the roads, they'll stay and do more projects, build more buildings, and help build out Jamaica like China Harbour Engineering Company is doing. Alright guys, there are other lessons that were learned from the building of the road, but we will go through those in another video. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.